did the usual. I got the Manhattan thing. I started doing the self-study. Then I realized I need some structure to study. I'm going in all directions, right? So I was just looking around GMAT club and everywhere. That's when I found the website. In the beginning, what I wanted to do was I just wanted to see what this course could offer me, right? Like I took a leap of faith because everyone goes for these conventional GMAT or all these big names. But then I thought we need kind of more personalized training platform. So I figured, okay, let's go with these guys. I just had a gut feeling that it would be all right. So just took a leap of faith and joined. And you guys went above and beyond. To be honest. You guys gave a very good structure for me to follow in the last 30 days. I mean, 30 classes, like roughly a month and a half. I got a structure, right? Like went with verbal, then went with quants. We split verbal. So whenever you guys were doing the classes, I was doing the pre-session. That's another good thing that you guys were doing. The way you guys teach, I mean, it's like it's not the steps that you have to do. It's the thought process. I mean, you guys, you don't just like brute force through a bunch of questions. Take a limited set of questions. You focus on quality rather than quantity. That's one thing that I like. I mean, this course, it was not for someone who's at a beginner level or someone at an advanced level. It like suits for all. You guys were really encouraging. You were prodding for questions all the time. You were not like finding reasons to move on to the next question. You were prodding for questions, making sure everyone. There was something that you mentioned in the class, right? Does it make sense to you? Make sure you get that. Only then you move on to the next question. And other things like it's not just about the right question. It's about those 4 wrong options. You need to learn from those wrong options. So that is one key takeaway. I did not think about it earlier. My thought process was not tuned that way. So that was nice. More importantly, there was no judging, there was no condescending. It was no question is stupid. It was all nice. And you did not just stop at those classes, right? You followed up with the office hours. That was also a very interesting thing that you guys did. So CR. Initially, I was treating CR as small reading comprehensions. I would just go through the CR. I would try to understand what they're saying. I was looking at the details. I was noting down the details. I was doing passage maps, and then I was going through the questions. But then once I read the basics in Manhattan, like deconstruct the sentence, understand what is the structure and all that, do the premise, what is the conclusion, all. But I didn't get it then. But once I was doing it with you guys, I understood, okay, this is why they say so. This is what they mean by deconstruct and figure out. So CR made more sense. Like obviously I sent you a message about how I got through a few of the questions in CR. So you know that you are not teaching us the subject, you are teaching us your thought process. That is what would I do if I was solving this question? That's what you guys are trying to tell us. I mean, you have to read between the lines, but you as a student, you have to understand this. Like, okay, these guys don't want me to just solve these. These guys want me to think the way that they would think about this question if they were looking at it for the first time ever and solve it, right? So in sentence correction, that was one big takeaway for me. Reading comprehension, again, like there's so much material on reading comprehension outside, which says one of them will tell you like, okay, just skim it, don't go for the details. Another person would tell you, go through the details. Another person would tell you like, read the first sentence, read the last sentence, just make up the middle. But what you told us was read every sentence, make it a practice. You did not teach the way the others teach us in these YouTube videos, right? I mean, not to take the exams the next week or in 1 or 2 months. You want us to make it as a long-term habit. So that's one thing that I liked. Read for the details, but then once you keep doing it, you will get better at. You want to go fast, capture all the details at the same time. You keep doing this, you will get better at it. So That was one key thing for RC. For math, again, like I mean, a lot of things I could say, right? Massage the question, read the question. Precision is a key. Don't go for the formula all the time. Do the logic. Try to extract maximum from the question stem. Here's the thing. This class is not just going to help us. You have to do your work. You have to do the pre-session. You have to stay committed. If it's a 2-hour class, it's not just the 2 hours that you're sitting in. You have to do your homework, spend a couple of hours, do your pre-session, come to the class, attend the session, ask your questions, stay back. You're always welcome to stay back and answer all your questions. And make notes, do flashcards, follow questions with the office hours. So these were all key points. It's not just a 30-day course. It's a month and a half commitment that you have to make yourself. So that was good. So Anish, you are like one of the best instructors we've seen, right? You have this patience. I don't know where you got the patience from each and every question on the comment section that we do. You make sure you go through each and every one of those questions. You hold the class. You make sure it's answered. You just don't give one approach, right? You have multiple approaches for each and every questions. You hold us accountable. You empathize with us. You understand that we don't know, because if everyone could crack it, no one would go for a course. So you empathize with us that we don't know. So that was very nice. You encourage questions. You encourage doubts. There was no clock watching, right? Like I have to. There's a hard stop. There was nothing like that. You went beyond for the doubts. And CJ is like a machine, right? He knows everything. He's always with a smile. I asked CJ, like, how are you always with a smile? Do you not have any worries in life? Like, no, I'm fine. I have a lot of serious things that go on in my head, but there's no use worrying about it. So CJ is also very focused. His classes, the way, especially he took us through the sentence corrections and all. He put us through the chipper heat. So both of you, that's what it is, right? Both of you are like kind of gurus of GMAT. We just hope we could be at least as good as you, or at least be in that learning process. Those folks who are looking to join a GMAT course, you don't have to look anywhere beyond. This is one of those solid opportunities that you have online. The materials are gold. The classes are really nice, interactive sessions. You're not watching some pre-recorded videos. You have options to answer questions. You have option to discuss with the other students from your batch. It's a continuous learning process. It just does not end with that 1.5 month, 30-day course. You have follow-up sessions, and you could always go back for more. I mean, you guys are just an email away. This course provides a really good structure. If you do not know, if you are in doubt, just go with your eyes closed. Yeah.